Hey man, he was in my face.
I'm in your face.
What's up, guys? Today we are looking at another article that is from Bounding Into Comics that says Overwatch devs to redesign new hero Anron after voice actress criticizes Blizzard for not challenging the beauty standards plaguing and ransacking media. So I guess we're looking at the voice actress has made a complaint. She made a video that she put on X that she's not liking the way that the character, I guess, was portrayed in the Overwatch game officially from something with the comics, or that's not really how her portrayal should be, her character, the way she is. It seems to be taking over the internet, I guess, at least in the Overwatch community and outside also. So I wanted to kind of read this, dive into it, and give you my opinion on it and see what we got. Let's get into it. All right, guys. So this article is coming from Bounding Into Comics again, and it's from Ryan Pearson. And it starts out with this. After sizable outcry from both players and the new roster's members' own voice actress, Blizzard has agreed to redesign Overwatch newcomer Anron Ye, if that's how you pronounce it, in accordance to the former's concern over her same face design and the latter's distaste for her conventionally attractive appearance. So, before we dive into it, I know that for some reason, it seems like there's a certain community that likes to see attractive video game characters look less attractive, more unattractive. I don't really understand the appeal to that. When I'm playing a game personally and I'm playing a female or I see a female in a game, I would like to see, like I do in real life, would like to see an attractive female, not really someone that's unattractive, ugly, fat, like messed up hair, always looking pissed, always looking angry, rotten attitude, unless it's like a villain, unless that's the point. But it's like there's like seems to be like an obsession with wanting to make a character unattractive just because of the male gaze or something. Like, it's very stupid. It's very dumb. But let's dive more into this and see what's going on. It says one of the handful of new heroes to join the game proper following Overwatch 2's return to its original Overwatch name, which in my other video I mentioned that they are going to back to just Overwatch instead of Overwatch 2. The flame yielding fan dancing Anron, the new character, was quick to garner widespread attention after players started pointing out the near one-to-one similarity between her face and those of her fellow female fighters. The point driven home after a user on Twitter, X, shared a video of themselves actively swapping out their various hairstyles. So pretty much they're saying that she just has a face that would look like any other female in the game. Let's look at this video really quick. Coming from Wallace Pyres. Okay. So, like, I guess this is one video that's just you put a beard on her, it just looks like a regular female. Another Anron face edit to make it closer to her Wong Wang trailer look. So I guess they're changing the face of her looking upset, pissed off look instead of the smiling cute look. Me, I prefer the smiling cute look, but hey, that's not the character, that's not the character, but I like the smiling look. I don't understand the whole appeal to pissed off look, whatever. Admittedly, those upset with her in-game appearance were not completely just unjustified, as in all her prior trailer and comic book appearances, like I mentioned, she does admittedly sport a fiercer look compared to the more rounded face look seen on other Overwatch heroines. And while she's there and does take on a softer demeanor when talking to her younger brother Yu Yang, she still sports her characteristic sharp and deadly eyes. So they're saying that on the left, right here, that's the way she's supposed to look all the time. She's not supposed to have the smiling face that's on this side here. With the more cuter face, she must look more fierce. I mean, it's still an attractive character in a sense. I just don't prefer the mean face, but whatever. If that's her character, then okay. You know what I mean? All right, let's go on. Unhappy with this discrepancy, multiple users on X and Reddit took to editing images of her to reassemble the earlier design, with perhaps the most notable piece to come out of the protest wave coming from artist Maritime Feeling, whose viral work brilliantly captured the difference in not just Anran's design, but also the tone of the character. If I'm not getting that name right, I don't care. That's how I'm pronouncing it. So, let the Phoenix out. So they're saying that's a cute face, then let the angry, fierce face come out. Okay, it's fine, whatever. I didn't know this was gonna be a huge deal, but it is. But, not to me. I'm just saying, to a lot of people, it's a big deal. But far from just players, Anran's appearance also drew the ire of one particularly surprising critic in Faria Anderson, herself not only a notable Overwatch streamer, but also a fledgling voice actor. Her first role being none other than the flame dancing heroine. So yes, the actress came out, or the voice actress came out and shared what she thought about the change. Sharing a video to her personal Twitter X account, Anderson explained that she much preferred Anran's fierce look, particularly as there was a precedent set by it. There was an unspoken promise that said, "We're going to challenge the beauty standards plaguing and ransacking media these days." That's what I don't. This is where they lose me, where she loses me. I don't like. We're going to challenge the beauty standards plaguing and ransacking media these days. I don't understand what she means by plaguing. I don't understand how an attractive woman, an attractive character, like a sexy looking character, is plaguing and ransacking media. If that's what Overwatch or Blizzard went with to make her more attractive, maybe the change is dumb, because if she's fierce, but that doesn't mean she has to look unattractive, have to look ugly. You can still look like a BA girl, a fierce warrior girl, and still look, good looking, not ugly. You know what I mean? The Osmic Pick Chick, contour your nose. You have no nose, the tiniest nose. This is all quote. I think because of that precedent, people feel understandably let down. It depends who you're talking to, because it's not a big deal to me. Praising Overwatch for being a trailblazer and challenging those conventions while still making heroic-looking characters, Anderson proceeded to spotlight a number of fan artworks, after which she assured fans their concerns were important and that this design battle was a hill worth dying on. Is this really a hill worth dying on? Okay. Again, they're really taking this like it's actual, like, serious, like someone's it's just a video game, guys. If they made it not the way I would like it, I would say something, but I wouldn't be. This is not a hill worth dying on, in my opinion. As she argued that the more people spoke out, the more others would see evidence of themselves and their values being reflected in the world around them. Really? It's just a video game. I don't, it's not that big of a deal, man. But all right. I'm just giving my opinion. I'm just reading it. Finally, Anderson revealed that she had shared the feedback with Blizzard, who has specifically asked her to be open and honest with her thoughts, and they seem to be in agreement as to the need to fix Anran's design. So let's quickly look at this video and see what she has to say. By the way, this is the video that she mentioned about her dissatisfaction for what's going on.
Hi friends, I'm Fariha and I voice Anran in Overwatch. 大家朋友们好，我是 Fariha， 我是安然的英语配音演员。I'm going to be so honest.
Okay, just speak in English.
I'm nervous about this video because I didn't want to not address the elephant in the room, but I didn't want to step on the devs' toes or speak on their behalf, because it's this tightrope in my mind of trying to honor the community and everyone's criticisms, because I agree, and also give grace to the developers because they're always trying their best in the situation they're in, right? So I wanted to make sure that was there before I celebrated anything myself. So here goes.
Come on.
I got to mourn Anran between the design I had hoped for her and the design we ended up with. Because I think in her comic and the cinematic Elemental Kin, there was a precedent set by it. There was a unspoken promise that said, we're going to challenge the beauty standards plaguing and ransacking media these days, right? The Ozempic chic, the contour your nose, you have no nose, the tiniest nose.
Okay, I know I pronounced that wrong. Ozempic chic, not Ozempic chick, whatever I said. So yeah, sue me.
And I think because of that precedence, people feel understandably let down. Overwatch is a trailblazer at challenging that, right? Of trying to break those molds, of trying to explore the bounds of what it means to be good, what it looks like to be heroic. And I think the result we got says something else.
Okay, so in my other video, I have mentioned that sticking to source material. Okay, if that was a source material, if that's what came from the comics and that was originally how the character was supposed to be, great, stick with it. But I don't get the whole feedback and the dying on the hill and being upset that, because I know where this is coming from. I'm not stupid. It's coming from like, let's make characters more unattractive and not always good looking. That's what I solely believe that's what's going on here, but there's like a little sprinkle here and there on it. Yeah.
It says something that leaves a bad taste in our mouths. It's not the bold, optimistic swing that we know Overwatch to make, and it's a look that isn't congruent with her personality, right? She looks like the younger sibling. She looks more docile somehow as the fire hero. She looks more docile than the most docile peacekeeping support in the game. And I've been seeing everyone's redesigns and quietly bookmarking them, but I wanted you to hear that this concern is important. This is a hill worth dying on. It's worth speaking on, because I believe that the more we speak up about the things that truly matter to us, the more we'll see ourselves reflected in the world around us. The more we'll see our values in the world.
We don't need all that. Okay. I hate when people say like we need it to be reflected into a game. No, we do not. I don't need to see myself in a game. I don't need to see my values reflected in a game. If I choose to, then great. If it's RPG, I will go that route, right? I will be the good guy if I want to be the good guy, or the bad guy be the bad guy. But I don't need every game to reflect what I feel, how I look. It's a video game.
Around us, right?
This is what's the problem with Overwatch. Oh, don't get me started, man. Don't.
Right? And I want you to know that I shared all of this with the dev team. Not only that, I was encouraged to be as open and honest as possible, to not hold anything back.
Yeah, as long as you agree with them.
It's my hope that this isn't for naught.
Open and honest as long as you agree with them.
They see it, they hear it from you all too. And while it's not my position to decide what can be done and what gets done about this, I will keep championing it.
Until it changes, of course.
Championing for the version of her that we all wish for.
So until you get your way,
I want you to do the same with boldness, with kindness, and with hopium. Because
be respectful. That's all I ask.
It's not an exploration of what the world is. It's an exploration on what the world could be.
Okay.
Right?
No.
So, much love if you made it all the way here to the end. I hope you have so much fun playing.
I will, thank you. I will say, I don't know what she means about what the world could be. The world's never going to be that. We're never going to live in a nice, peaceful world with giant gorillas and people with lasers and all that. That's not going to happen. I don't understand what the meaning of that, what she means by what the world could be. I've played Overwatch. I don't know what you mean about the world could be like that. What, like, I don't know what she means, but I mean, it just sounds like some pansy talk, in my opinion. It says replies were a mix of praise for speaking to accusations that Anderson acting as an activist instead of voice actress. I mean, I guess we could see that with some, especially taking issue with the Ozempic chic, there you go, I got it right, comment, reading it as Anderson criticizing Anran's body for being too thin or unrealistically healthy. I can see both sides. For her part, Anderson replies were polite to all, as notably seen where one fan shared their fear over the potential loss of the cute Anran that enjoyed, to which the fledgling voice actor replied, I believe she can be cute and also be C-word. I know if they change anything, she'll still be beautiful. Trust. Okay, I guess, whatever, we're going to move on from that. Okay, so Blizzard came back and said something. Let's see. So shortly after, Overwatch game director Aaron Keller took X and YouTubed and confirmed that following discussion with Anderson, quote, the team is currently discussing what it would take on to make Aaron look and feel more like the fierce older sister that was envisioned her to be, right? Okay, so quote again, we're so proud of the work our team has put into Anran and the rest of the 5 heroes launching in Season 1, as we agree that she can be even better if we were this aspect of her right in game. Okay, you gotta make everybody happy, I guess. I mean, it's their company. They can change it anything they want. They can do what they want. But let's see what Blizzard, Mr. Director Aaron Keller has to say.
Hey, everyone.
Make this quick. Come on.
All for the incredible reception to last week's Spotlight event. We're sorting through all the questions, comments, excitement, and feedback that you've all shared. And I wanted to take a moment to address one thing in particular. The team is currently discussing what it will take to make Onron look and feel
Pronounce it right.
more like the fierce older sister that we all envision her to be. We're so proud of the work that our team has put into Onron and the rest of the 5 heroes launching in Season 1, and we agree that she can be even better if we get this aspect of her right in game. We discussed sharing this with all of you last week, but wanted to wait until we had confirmation of exactly what we can do. We're hoping to make this update in Season 1, but I don't have specifics to share just yet. Our hero models are incredibly complicated, and we really need to test out what we can do. We're always striving to make Overwatch better, and I think Season 1 is a great example of the dedication and tireless work that our team puts into this game, its universe, and ultimately our players. And we're so excited to share it with all of you when Season 1 launches tomorrow. Thanks for the feedback and support. We couldn't do this without all of you. Please keep it coming.
That's great. So, he's going to have to speak with the corporate in mind and make it nice and straightforward to the point without saying too much, right? It's just the way it is. So to wrap this up, it says, it shouldn't be noted that this is far from the first time Blizzard has redesigned an Overwatch character's initial design. While the ice-themed hero Mei had thick clothes suitable for Arctic exploration, fans felt some of her cosmetic skins made her look thinner than they expected. The team later stated this was a bug and fixed it. Ah, yes, it was a bug. People upset that she's thinner. Is there a problem with being in shape? I guess so, apparently. Blizzard also changed a victory pose for Tracer after some claimed it was too sexualized and out of character, and moved a Z from Zarya's outfit to avoid allusions to supporters of Russian invasion of Ukraine. See, this is I don't want this video to go on for too long, but I'm gonna give my sense here, because this is what it's really freaking annoying to me. Like, it is so dumb. It is a video game. It is different characters. Why are we inputting things in the real world? Like, are you kidding me? A Z that shows supporters for Russia's invasion of Ukraine? Well, not everyone supports Ukraine and not everyone supports Russia. So it's like you're picking sides. Like, I'm not gonna get into it, but whatever you want to think. But it's like, why is it a thing that they change in the video game over something so dumb that has nothing to do with it? It's political bullcrap, man. Way too sexualized. What does that mean? What, a good-looking woman? She's wearing something a little short? Give me a break, man. Give me a break. And then they even removed anti-homeless armrests from benches in a map at the complaint of just one user on Twitter. Their later reasoning being that their agriculture did not fit into the game's aspirational setting. Ooh, aspirational. I don't understand why we're taking things from the real world and putting it into a fake video game world. Give me a break. It's so freaking dumb. And this is all Overwatch. Always. There's pansies that play it, always want to report you for saying something they don't like, report here, whining, always complaining about something inside and out of the game. That it caters to these kind of people. I love Overwatch. I really enjoy the game. Don't get me wrong. I really enjoy the game. But all it does is cater to these morons that play the game. It really does. Conversely, there have been times where Blizzard didn't budge in response to outcry. Well, that's good, as seen with the backlash over May's MMA skin with cornrows haircut, as well as Tracer's British British Bobby skin. Yeah, leave it alone. It's their game. Let them do it. Like like people complain and complain and complain and all these people all they ever do is just for once I wish that Blizzard would like continue that outcome. Stop listening to these people always complaining, because guess what? They're still gonna play your game. Let them complain. They're still gonna play your game. Stop falling for these people. But Blizzard, you're a joke sometimes too. So you know what? It is what it is, guys. What do you think? Let me know what you think. Do you think it's a dumb change? Do you think it's a right change? I'm kind of in the middle. I mean, that is what the character is, great. But the whole reasoning behind it, because it might be too attractive, I think, or it's plaguing the media. Give me a break, man. I'm so done with it. It's dumb. But hey, guys, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you liked it, dislike if you didn't, and let me know in the comments what you think. Anyway, have a good day. Bye.